The International Maritime Organization, or the IMO, has said that nearly 20,000 seafarers are still stranded in the Persian Gulf. The UN body has called for diplomatic efforts to enable their evacuation. Britain hosted a virtual meeting to discuss the Strait of Hormuz blockade situation, and during this meeting of foreign ministers from more than 40 countries, the IMO Secretary General said that the situation in the strait requires de-escalation. The IMO remarks, remember, come as hundreds of vessels seem to be waiting out this war, given the sky-high insurance costs and the danger to life and cargo. The Secretary-General stressed that military approaches alone will not work and that practical maritime solutions are needed to address the crisis. Since the outbreak of the conflict on the 28th of February, the IMO has reported 21 attacks on commercial vessels. Now, these incidents have resulted in the deaths of 10 seafarers, with several others seriously injured. The Secretary-General said this while informing the media. The meeting came at a time when around 670 commodity vessels sent signals from west of the Strait of Hormuz over the last day, with companies from the nearby UAE accounting for 120. That's about 18% of the total. After the UAE, next on the list is Greece. Its companies have at least 75 commodity vessels that have been in the strait since the beginning of this war. Of those vessels, around 30 are oil or gas tankers, according to an analysis by Bloomberg data. Asian countries have been hit as well, and they've been hit hard by the shutdown. Chinese companies account for 74 commodity vessels in the area. This includes oil and gas tankers and container ships as well. Japanese companies have at least 23 vessels and 16 dry carriers in the strait. Add to that 25 vessels from Hong Kong. India-based companies have 24 oil and gas vessels in the area. Singapore and South Korea have 29 and 22 commodity vessels, respectively, that have been stuck since the war began. Meanwhile, Vietnam has 3 large gas carriers in the area. Around 50 very large crude carriers, or VLCC, appear to be stuck, along with 11 very large gas carriers. South Korea accounts for 7 of the VLCCs. China and Japan companies each account for 6 and Greece for 5. Meanwhile, some vessels appear to have crossed the strait via a vetting system in which Iran grants safe passage to certain vessels from friendly countries.